This program is brought to you by the Coffee Hub of Stag, the first and only coffee hub nestled within a barbershop. We proudly serve Dawson Taylor locally roasted coffee.
Hello, Treasure Valley, and welcome back. Our next guests are a bunch of very talented improv comedians who are here to give us a little more insight about what they do and a really big comedy cage match that's happening in the Treasure Valley. So, Treasure Valley, please welcome some of the guys from Insert Foot Theater. Thank you so much for being here today.
Hi, Treasure Valley.
Hello, Treasure Valley.
Yeah, say all your highs right then and there. So, guys, tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, we are an improv comedy troupe, and if you don't know what improv comedy is, it's basically unscripted humor. Yep. You have short format and long format. Basically, we play an improv game, which is coming from the audience's perspective. They give us prompts, and then we just turn those prompts unscripted and turn it into a scene or a comedy routine.
So pretty much you have to be really quick on your feet.
Yes, absolutely.
As quick as a 7th grader, at least. I think that's about like us,
So pretty
right?
quick.
Well, that's our
Yeah.
emotional maturity.
We've done
level,
it.
is that
Yeah.
7th
Yes,
grade.
exactly.
It's our emotional maturity.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, yeah, you have to be on your toes. You have to think fast. You have to be ready to just kind of do whatever your other improviser is kind of throwing at you.
Absolutely. So how long have you guys been doing improv?
Oh, man. Our group has been around for about 3 years.
Okay.
And we perform actually twice a month at the Heirloom Dance Studio, which is located in downtown Boise, right across the street from Old Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. And now we're actually in October going to be moving to first and third Thursdays.
Nice.
Yeah, at 8 p.m. So
I like that.
Yeah.
So go ahead and tell us about this comedy cage match that is taking place.
Okay, so for 3 nights only this month, all of the improv groups in the entire city, including us, are going to be competing in the improv comedy cage match. No holds barred. Each group gets 15 minutes. The winner, based on audience vote, gets $1,000 cash.
Nice.
Cash money!
That is a nice prize to win.
I know, right? So, and it's all based off of what you, the audience, thinks is the funniest.
Yep. It's at Fatty's.
Yep.
Also downtown.
Downtown.
Good location to have it.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be a great time. It's going to be the first time that all of the improv groups in the city have ever gotten together to perform all at once. So that alone is a great way to get introduced to the improv and comedy scene in town.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And it's also taking place tonight, the 8th, and then also it's taking place the 15th and 22nd, you said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect. What time does it start at?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Fun.
Yeah.
So how many groups are going to be competing in this?
There's at least 5 groups total.
Okay.
There's going to be ourselves.
There might be 6. I think there might be 6.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
6 groups total.
yeah.
So
I
6.
think
This is gonna be
big
this is gonna be a
time.
fierce comedy
serious
off.
deal.
Yeah, and you even have like people like the local stand-ups competing this time. We have a group called Comedy Sports. We have Chicks and Giggles. We have Improvolution, and the whole thing is hosted by an improv group by the name of Recycled Minds. So
Nice.
yeah, it's pretty much everybody in town that you would ever see as a funny person in town, I guess.
I like
Yeah.
it.
We're the funniest.
Yes.
So what is your favorite part about doing improv?
The best part about doing improv is probably just getting to, for one, work with all the great performers, people who you might not normally think, okay, these guys are funny guys. You get to work with them and see how they work. And then also just the audience participation, to see how the audience interacts with you as you're on stage coming up with these skits and these scenes.
Now, do you let the audience choose like the theme of it, or?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, so audience is really more in control.
Yeah,
The
you get to
audience,
be in
the
control of
audience builds
show.
the show, because we'll ask for suggestions for, say, a relationship between 2 people or a non-geographic location, and they'll shout out, bread factory, and so then we're doing our scene from
A bread factory.
bread
Bread factory. Okay.
Right.
So the audience is a main part of this. They basically
Yeah.
create what you guys are going to do.
Yeah,
so
and
if,
that's
if
what's-
the audience's suggestions are bad,
Yep.
then it's not our fault if the show
Exactly. If the show's horrible, I'm not
It's
going to
the-
say it's the audience's
the
fault,
audience's
but it's
fault.
kind of the
Perfect.
No, we're just joking.
Now, where can they find out more information for this comedy cage match and with your guys' theater group as well?
Well, there's a thing called the Facebook.
Yep.
And this has a Facebook page which has all the information for it. There's
Perfect.
also Recycled Minds' own website that you can check.
Which is recycledmindsimprov.com.
Yep.
Slash
Cage match. And then also the Insert Foot Theater Facebook page, We'll also have
Perfect.
the information for the show, as
Right.
well as
Yeah.
our other subsequent shows that start in October.
Perfect. Well, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today and giving us a
Yeah.
little insight what you guys do and
Yeah.
the comedy cage match that's happening.
Awesome.
And Treasure Valley, once again, thank you as always. And make sure you check out the comedy cage match tonight. Also, the 15th and 22nd at 7 o'clock at Fatty's in downtown Boise. And make sure you check out the Facebook pages for Insert Foot Theater. Thanks so much again.